Hi, I'm Bill King, Executive Chef for McCormick Schmick Seafood Restaurants, and I want to talk to you today about preparing seafood at home. You know, there's a lot of wonderful ways of doing it. It's easy, it's quick, it's nowhere near as intimidating as people sometimes think it is, and I want to talk you through a few simple steps. Particularly today, I want to talk about grilling seafood, because it's really one of my favorite ways to do it. It's healthful, it's easy. When it's summertime, there's no better way of possibly doing it. So let's just take a look at a few simple steps to make sure that it turns out perfectly for you. First of all, let's talk about the seafood itself. Now today, I've got a beautiful piece of yellowfin tuna here, or ahi as it's known in the Hawaiian Islands. Deep red, just a beautiful color. I like a nice thick piece of fish because when you're grilling, you almost want to think about this as if it was a steak, and this fish even looks like a steak, and it grills that way. It's got a nice meaty texture. It's not too flaky, so it won't fall apart on the grill. So that's very, very important. Quality of the fish, fresh, 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 great cut, nice and thick. So that's number one. Number two, the grill itself and preparing the grill. Now, to me, hot is the only way to go. It's gotta be a hot, hot fire, and whether you use charcoal or live wood, that's your choice. I'm gonna use a gas-fired grill today. It's consistent, it's controllable, and that just happens to be what I like to use. But special times, I'll use wood, I'll use charcoal, but today we're gonna talk about grilling on gas. So, a hot fire, you wanna make sure that the grill is well oiled before you light the fire. You don't wanna go up in flames. So a little bit of oil, a little bit of commercial spray on it, whatever you choose, whatever your favorite thing to do is, you just want to get that grill nice and slick so the fish doesn't stick. The next thing, we've got tools. Now there's a lot of options you can use. You can use a fork, which a lot of people like to do, but you can't stab the fish because you can't let those juices run out. So I say no to the fork. Tongs are great, and I love using tongs on so many things, but sometimes it's a little hard to manipulate fish, particularly with tongs. I go for the good old-fashioned $4 spatula that I've probably had for 25 years, but hell, it might have even been my mom's. But this is a great tool. It absolutely handles the fish well on the grill, and this is my favorite way to go when I'm grilling fish. So, let's get started. Now, as I said, I've got the grill nice and oiled. It's ready to go. I'm going to put the fish on, and I like to get my fish on kind of at a bit of an angle to the grates because I'm going to be looking for that nice hatch mark on the fish when I'm finished. All you really need for this fish is a little salt and pepper because we're going to finish it with a nice, light, but very flavorful topping. So I put a little salt. I like kosher salt. I'm going to get that on both sides. And a little fresh, cracked black pepper. And that's all there is to it. And again, the grill has been oiled. I don't put oil on the fish because that keeps it from flaring up. So right on the grill, nice angle. You can hear it sizzle right away. You know that grill's hot. And so really now it's all about timing. You want to time that fish so, particularly with these kinds of cuts, tuna especially, I like it a little bit medium rare. But if you don't, you want to cook it a little longer. I'm going to give it about 3 minutes. Then I'm going to give it a half turn to get those grate marks created. Give it another couple of minutes, and then we'll flip it. Total cooking time, maybe 8 or 9 minutes to the max. Now we've had 3 minutes. Now it's time. Keep your fingers crossed. The fish isn't going to stick. We're going to slide our spatula in here and just give it a half a turn. This is going to give you that beautiful hatch mark that's so quintessential, really, to cooking anything on a grill. All right, well, I think we're ready. We've got a beautifully grilled fish here. I think we're nice and medium rare in the middle, which is the way I love it. So now it's just to serve and eat. And today I've got a really simple little sauce for this. It's a citrus shallot vinaigrette. So it's got grapefruit sections, orange sections, some really nice sliced shallots, a little bit of orange juice, extra virgin olive oil, pinch of chopped parsley. It's very light, it's very refreshing, and it's perfect for the tuna. So, a little bit on top. Well, I hope we gave you some good tips on grilling seafood at home. It's easy, it's fun, it's obviously perfect for the summer, and you need to try it, do it often. I'm Bill King, McCormick Schmick Seafood Restaurants. See you next time.